some rain in it as well. So they counted the Moto 2 as a dry race, but there were some wet patches on there. So it'd be interesting if that's continued. And actually there is on the track as well still. So that could have an effect as well.
So Jack Miller's leading. Jack Miller won one of the races early this season. So of course there's only been one driver that's won more than one race, and that is Quartararo, who's now down to third after starting. Oh, he's gone off. Oh dear, is that? Oh, it's one of the Petronases. I'm not sure which rider it was, but they had the camera footage on the front of him, and now he's gone completely off, and that helps a lot of them. Oh, he's gone. Oh, and he's injured his leg. It's Mo Bedley, the number 21 rider, and it looks as though he's injured his knee. Which this is when I always say that MotoGP is not a lot more dangerous than F1, but it's the fact that they could miss races because of these injuries.
Absolutely.
And even Marc Marquez has won World Championships after missing 3 races in one season. So it's quite crazy what you do see. If you're wondering where Marc Marquez is, he's currently 5th. I'm just going to get the leaderboard up for you folks so that we can get it live for you.
Yeah, so he's already out. Crash.
Yeah, that's him gone. And it looks as though Vinales has gone back up front there with slick tyres there up against Jack Miller. And it looked as though Pricey, we were going to see some rain apparently, but it looks as though there could be a dry race.
Yeah, so I think they had some wet patches. There's still some wet patches on the track, so whether that can have an effect during the race. But I think most of the races this morning had it, so hopefully I can see some dry lines on the track. So yeah, hopefully it's drying out for the actual MotoGP race. But yeah, to have an incident already, I wonder if there's going to be any more during the race. But there's a lot of battling going on early on. But if people are watching this and they're new to it, I hope they can get a bit more from me, because like I said, this is a new thing for me. I haven't watched MotoGP in a long time, so
there's the leaderboard for you. 26 laps to go, and they've got the usual virtual fan wall, which they've been using in Formula One as well. Do get in touch with us, folks, on the live chat page. Lots of you watching us, about 150 of you. So if you enjoy your MotoGP, subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. So currently we've got Vinales first, Jack Miller second, Quartararo third, Marc Marquez fourth. He's gone up a few. Nakagi, who is 5th. Then we've got Rins 6th, Espargaro 7th. Olivier in 8th. We've got G in 9th, and we've got Zarco in 10th, and Valentino Rossi, my man, is down to 13th. He's not had a great start to the season.
No, that's not looking good for Valentino. I mean, is this sort of coming to the end of his career now, Jamie? Obviously, it's somebody who's who doesn't watch MotoGP maybe as much, but obviously knows the name as well as Marc Marquez. Is this Valentino Rossi's last year or swan song, as it were? Is he coming to the end of his career?
Some reckon. I mean, I might have missed it, but apparently this could be his last. Could be his last season. I don't know if that's true, but if that is to be the case, then that'll be a shame. But he must be in his 40s now, I think.
Yeah.
So it is absolutely crazy. We've currently got a gap going on here between Nakajimi and Ren, and Quantaro's having to be careful there. Oh, it's close. He's trying to get in on the inside of him. No luck with that one. Look at this, though. The top 3 battling it out. It's absolutely fantastic to watch.
Yeah, we don't see this in Formula One very often, do we? This is close battling.
This is very close. Already lap 4. These races are quite quick, folks. They normally last only 45 minutes. Forgot to add the lap for you. Let me just put that in.
Lap 3 of 27. Oh, just going over to lap 4. I think Jamie's a little bit ahead of me in this one. It's not usually the case. It's usually that I'm a little bit ahead of Jamie in terms of his streams, but I think he might be ahead of me on this one. I've just gone into lap 4.
Ahead of me in life in general, normally with Jack as well. So I can see what he's saying.
There's a white flag being waved there. White riders are not allowed to swap bikes. Oh, okay.
We got Jake Robertson online. Hello, Jake. Hope you're well. Tim Young asking, is anyone else streaming it? It is. You can't stream these on YouTube, the actual race, because, of course, we'd be in trouble. We don't have the rights to show the race. So, but do stay with us and talk to us about the MotoGP.
Oh, that's close. was close. I think Quartaro's just taken the lead again from Jack Miller. Like I said, I've never. It's been a long time since I watched MotoGP, and I've never seen the lead change so much in a Formula One race. And we're only lap 4.
Yeah, the white flag saying the riders are now allowed to swap bikes. So it's funny because I've just seen some of the racing stewards on the off track running around.
I've just seen him. Is that from a bike stop? Who's that?
It is, yeah. I'm not sure who that was, though. Of course, overall, there's 22 riders in MotoGP, but there's only 21 out on the track after we lost one of them.
I'm not sure. Is that... Who else is out? We've obviously got Mordelli that's gone out, but he was straight away, is it? I can't see him in terms of the leaderboard. They're showing the gaps on the leaderboard. I can't tell who's maybe not.
It's raining.
Ooh.
The rain is coming down. This is going to be interesting. Yep, it's raining. And they are going to maybe look at swapping a few bikes, it seems, from what we're seeing. Oh, Marquez has just stormed through. 23 laps to go.
This is the best time for the rain to come, isn't it?
Rio Sepataro says VR46. Yep, Valentino Rossi. If you're wondering where he is at the moment, he is currently 13th. But at the top, we got Quintaro, and then Jack Miller, and then we got Vinales in third. Those have been mainly your top 3 this season. Quintaro going for his 3rd race win of the season.
That's torrential rain. It's torrential rain, Jamie.
Yeah, it's looking... Oh, one of them's gone off again. One of the Ducatis has gone in. He's gone into the gravel. He's come back out.
Oh. I love the dashboard cam. Yeah, I've just seen him gone off. Oh.
Yeah. I wonder if that was grip gone there. But here comes one of the... I think that's the original rider that went out of the race because they sometimes do get out on another bike. Here they come again, though. Here come the pits moments. And oh dear,
this is it.
There's barriers falling off. What's going on in the back? Oh,
whoa.
Barriers falling off everything. Come on. There you go. Marc Marquez is leading the pack in the pit lane. He's warming up the tyres.
Look how close they were in the pit lane. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how you pick it out. Get in touch, folks. Currently on lap 6 of a 27-lap race.
I tell you what, give it credit to the system trying to figure out who's in the pits and where on these lap boards because it just keeps swapping and changing like crazy on the left-hand side. It doesn't know what's going on.
Brilliant sports data technology, that is.
Yeah.
I don't know who does them. It's not my company, but...
Oh, I've got crash on Jack Miller. Is that an error?
Ooh. I've got him in... Oh, dear. Yeah, the rain's got him. Oh.
Has it?
Who's that? I can't...
No.
He's completely gone off. Oh, it's Rin. Oh. Alex Rin. Oh, he's gone right off.
What's going on?
He needs pushing up from the stewards. What has happened there?
Oh, my God.
Jake Robertson asking how many people pitted.
I think everyone's pitted.
I think everyone did.
I think everyone's pitted, Jake. I think everyone's pitted. Look at the marshals trying to help him out, get it out of the gravel. Oh, my God.
Do get in touch on the live chat page, folks.
So Jack Miller hasn't been the one that crashed. It was Alex Rins that went out onto the gravel. But I think he will be coming back onto the track. The stewards were taking his bike out of the gravel. So he may come back on, but I'm not sure yet.
It's Marc Marquez is going right for it. He hasn't got a race win this season. The man who's won so many world championships recently.
Yeah, Kaka's put in the chat Marc Marquez, so obviously a fan. So
who knows?
Kaka might like you got a Brazilian shirt on as well.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Even though Marc Marquez is Spanish. Who we got? We got Jake Robertson. Oh no, we've read that. Hamza saying Morby Falls. Yadza Raya saying 93 Boss. Yeah. Did he ever change numbers, Marc Marquez? I can't remember. Let us know, folks. I keep thinking he did.
Oh, someone's had a double long lap penalty. Is that... Oh, there was 2 riders. I missed it. Oh, I'm really sorry I missed that. I didn't see it.
Yeah, there's one of the riders has gone in. and that was one of the Yamahas. Oh, look!
I think speeding in the pit lane. There was 2 drivers on there that were down for speeding in the pit lane. So there was an absolute ruckus when they all came into the pits with, when it started raining. So yeah, I mean, there was 2 drivers down there as speeding in the pit lane. So
forgot to include the live chat on our thing. Let me just do that.
So Marc Marquez is in the lead at the moment. Only a second to Fabio Quartararo. I mean, I'll tell you what, I said at the beginning there was a bit of a dry line on the track. That's gone. That has gone now. That torrential rain has completely got rid of that altogether. So we're on lap 7 of 27. 21 laps to go.
It's weird how quick these races go, but of course, with it being motorbikes, it's a lot harder to stay in a race for that long. If it was F1 distance, that's for sure. 21 laps to go. And yeah, it's so confusing at the moment. Marc Marquez currently leading at 1.3 seconds. Quartararo second and Miller third. Miller's got quite a gap, actually, of 12 seconds.
Number 42 is coming into the pits. People are going to be like, oh my God, you know nothing. Yes, this is the first MotoGP race I've watched. It's Formula One. It's been Formula One and rallying for such a long time. I thought I'd dip my toe into the MotoGP. Everyone's saying 93. Jake said 93 is Marquez's number. Yes. Has it always been 93 though?
Yeah, I kept thinking he changed it, but no, I'm wrong.
Whoa, look at the bike shaking as he's trying to slow the bike down into the first turn there. That's crazy for Marc Marquez.
You can see it though, can't you, Jack? You can see he's pushing the limit of that bike. He's not going to look at the race and think, I want to actually have no regrets in this. Yeah,
and I think absolutely. I think it's, that they're so close together as well. Like a little mistake and you're all the way down at the back. If you go on the gravel, obviously, it's game over because they're so quick that you might be a lap down before that. Maybe the stewards have helped you out. So yeah, it's so twitchy, and obviously, you don't want to lose that position being in first place, and the gaps are so close, 1.8 seconds. I mean, in terms of, like I said, Formula One, as it looks like, is that Miller overtaking now? The leaderboard hasn't updated, but yeah, they're so close together compared to like maybe Formula One as an example. Like I said, there's been so many overtakes so far already. I don't know if that's with the torrential rain that's just taken place here at the French Grand Prix at the MotoGP,
and it's Le Mans as well, isn't it, Jack? Famous circuit for its 24-hour racing, which I think I've always said to Jack we should give it a go. Going for a weekend. I'd love to just do a 24 hours.
I thought you meant do a watch-along stream for 24 hours.
No.
I was going to say, my God.
No, God. Maybe if we get a big sponsor. Do sponsor us. Oh no! Marquez has gone off. Oh, he's going to... Knowing Marc Marquez, though, he will do anything to get himself back on that track, but he's having to lift it on his own, and the stewards will have to help him.
Oh yeah, he's in the gravel. Oh my God!
You can see the emotions, can't you, of the team? That's
unbelievable. Oh. He's trying everything to get it out.
But I love the fact that when he's sliding on the track, he's already doing the reaction of no.
Yeah, he's already trying to lift the bike out, and it's not even hit the gravel yet.
He's gonna have to go again.
That was a snap.
Yeah. It's simple, isn't it? It's so... I mean, I play the video game, and I find that hard enough. And it is just a simple... Switched. Yeah, it's you against the bike. I honestly look at that in MotoGP. It's you against the bike. You've just got to hold on to it. It's like a prancing horse. It's like, oh my God, stop it.
Absolutely. And when you think like other racing, like if you obviously keep bringing back Formula One because that's something I've watched, but usually them two are in harmony in terms of the car and the driver. But yeah, this is very much, especially with this wet weather conditions, it's very much that they're fighting the bike to stay on the track, and it looks like Marc Marquez is rejoining, but yeah, it's going to be a difficult one there for him.
It's he's currently, Marquez is in 18th, it seems, from the leaderboard. So Quartararo will lead again with a 2.2 second gap on Miller. 12 gap on Nakma. So it's So Nakajima is no, he is third. Sorry, yeah. But Rossi 8th. If any of you Valentino Rossi fans want to know, he's 8th.
I was going to mention that, yeah. Slowly crawling his way up.
Or you can see it as well with Quartararo. He's having some shaky moments with that bike. But the way his season's going, you'd expect him to go on to win, but who knows?
Yeah, it's just that weather conditions. Like I think earlier in the first few laps before it started raining, there was obviously a dry line on the track, which Moto2 had used previously. So I think it was a little bit closer. They were all using the same line, but now with that torrential rain, it's absolutely gone. So they're having to create their own dry line again now, which is why the drivers are so twitchy. That's why we saw Marquez go off on that turn. He made it, and it was a perfect. He hit the apex perfectly, but the car just the front tire just snapped, and the right twitch on it. And he obviously just went straight into the gravel. So yeah, they're all just trying to find that dry patch on the track. I think by the time that the race is finished, we might start to see a dry line. I don't know how torrential the rain is now, but it'll be no good to him at the end of the race, that's for sure.
I'm wondering if we will see that dry line, because it's, from what I'm seeing at the moment, there's no dry line in sight.
It's gone, yeah. It's gone.
In the footage I'm seeing, I'm not seeing any area.
No.
But of course, the dry line being a lot thinner than it would be for a car going around it.
Also, am I missing something, Jamie? Why are some people going a long way around on some parts of the turns?
I'm not sure,
Is anybody that's watching, anybody that knows sort of MotoGP a bit more in depth than me, a lot of them are going around the outside of a turn as well, and I'm not too sure why, because surely you lose time. Is it something you have to do, or I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Oh, Jack Miller's gone over the limit going into the pit lane. It's supposed to be at 60.
Was he speeding in the pit lane?
Yeah, he was on 78 just before he crossed the line of the limitation.
Oh, yes, 60, yeah.
So I wonder if that will become I would imagine it'll be some sort of penalty.
There was another one at the same time. I'm sure there was two names up on the screen earlier as well, so I don't know if anybody else got caught at the same time.
Abdul Rehim giving us the thumbs up. Thank you. More giving us the thumbs up as well. If you're enjoying the watch along, folks, feel free to pay us a super chat and we'll give it a good read. And of course, do subscribe to the channel. If you love your MotoGP and your motorsport, do subscribe to the channel for more of our watch alongs. We've got the Women's Champions League tonight as well for Chelsea versus not Bayern. They played them in the last round. Barcelona at 8 o'clock. So do join us for that. What's going on here? Bike swap.
Ooh.
All the Yamaha team just watching on at the moment. So we've only had one rider out so far. Oh,
he parked at the wrong spot.
Oh, did he?
Parked at the wrong spot at the pit lane. Yeah, he had to run around the other rival's bike just to get on it. That's crazy.
Well, we said, didn't we, Jack? Like, when that was happening, I was like, how'd you pick it out?
Yeah.
So many people crowding the garages as well.
I have to have a big sign going, "This is your bike," with an arrow. All right, 17 laps to go. 17 laps to go. It's still raining, but I don't think it's as torrential as earlier. We've still got the spots on the cameras highlighting that it has been raining, but I can't see that it's torrential as it was earlier. So we may start to see a dry line appear on the track, but it might be a bit too late. So drivers are still having to be careful when they're hitting them apexes, because like we saw from Marquez, one little twitch and you're off into the gravel, and you've got this having to get the stewards trying to help you get the bike out.
And what you'll learn from these end races is that there's always going to be at least two riders going for the win at the end.
Yeah.
And you've already got Miller trying to go on the outside. Has he got him? Yes, he has. Miller's got him, but can Quartararo come back for it? No, not at the moment.
Quartaro's got bike swap. His bike swap's currently under investigation as well by the stewards.
Oh, dear.
So that's interesting.
So Jack Miller's out up there in the lead now. And he's actually getting a little further away from Quartararo.
So, Quartaro's bike swap currently under investigation by the stewards. So Miller has now taken the lead, but Quartararo is also under investigation as well, so that will be interesting. I'm not sure what the penalty systems are for MotoGP. Is it in the?
He's doing a long lap penalty, Jack. So that is why he's going on the outer
that could be what
tracks.
I've seen then.
Yeah.
Yes, that could be. What I can see him doing it now. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
No, that makes sense.
Miller now 3.8 seconds ahead because of that. Quartararo's way ahead from third, though, 12 seconds, despite the long lap penalty, unless it decreases, but it doesn't look like it will do from what we're seeing in the data. Rossi's now been overtaken. He's now 10th.
He was 8th. That's not good.
The live championship says that Quartararo will be top with 84 points after this. Oh! And one of the riders is gone. And it's not one of the front runners, so it won't affect the race really, but it looks as though the bike is done and dusted. There's smoke coming out of it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoa. What is that? That's coming out of the exhaust, I think.
I think it is, yeah.
It's not highlighting for me for who that was, so apologies, I can't tell you who that was.
No, I couldn't quite tell either. Now there's half a second gap between Zarco and Nakagami at the moment. And here come the stewards running to one of the other riders. He's gone off the track as well, and it's great steward cam. I've never seen that before. I've seen them run towards the rider. I don't think it's stuck. I think he's just trying to get it going again, and it's
oh my god, yeah, steward cam. That's brilliant.
It's great, isn't it? It's like a film. Oliveira's gone. Is the one that crashed into turn 3.
I don't know how many stewards they need, but there was like 10 of them just standing around there.
Or he just slipped off again. Luckily, no one's been majorly hurt just yet, though. 4.3 seconds now between Miller and Quartararo.
That must be so annoying because, like you say, it looks like slow motion because they said they're already prepared to get up off the gravel and help put the bike up. So it's crazy when they crash in MotoGP. It always looks like they're already ready to get back up and start again. So slow motion.
I just loved it how when Marquez went off, he already was sliding and doing this. He was like, no!
He knew.
Damn you, French weather.
So Quartararo is now 4.4 seconds or 4.1 seconds I've got on the screen now after that long lap penalty he had for his bike swap under investigation. So can he catch him with 14 laps to go?
Some of the Pramac Racing staff are nervous watching on as Zarco's trying to go for third, but it did show a good onboard camera of him taking his visor off.
Yeah,
well,
that's crazy at the speeds they're going at. That's crazy to think that you're doing that one-handed. Like, I can go on my push bike one-handed to do something, but it's not at the speeds of a MotoGP.
No, I get nervous just for getting my hand up on my bike to say I'm going right or left. If it involves my left hand, it's like I'm going to lose my bike here.
Oh, there's another rider off.
Yeah, I missed who.
Oh, he is not happy. Who is that? That's a Suzuki. Alex Rins.
He's been off twice.
His second crash. Yeah, second crash. Turn 4 first crash. Turn 3 for his second crash. And he's kicking the gravel, so he's definitely out.
Oh, I'd just give up.
Not a great day.
I'd just give up.
Not a great day.
We've got Risky Gaming 133 saying hello. Hello, Risky Gaming.
Now, someone's put Miller long lap penalty. I haven't seen Miller do a long lap penalty yet, and obviously, Quartararo had to just do one a minute ago. So he is behind. Marc Marquez down in 15th place as well now after his incident. Valentino Rossi's back to 9th.
Damn it! It looks as though the eyes are on Pramac at the moment, trying to get that third spot. Oh, he's got there. Oh, he's got to third, but he's going to have to try and down on the straight. It was
so tight.
Next corner, he's got him. He's in front. So Nakagami will be 4th at the moment, but for how long? So Zarco's done really well there.
Yeah, it's a lot of commitment in there as well, because obviously, if you're in front, you're going to take the dry line option. So to make that overtake, you have to go on the more wetter side of the track, and we've seen how torrential rain has affected some of the drivers today. So It's a great risk going out there to try and make that overtake. So yeah, great move in the end.
Do subscribe to the channel, folks, if you love your MotoGP. Looks as though the position progression for Marquez, not Marc Marquez, the other Marquez, he started 19th and has gone up to 5th. So, what a race he could be getting. Rider of the day, maybe.
So as it stands with 13 laps to go, Jack Miller is still in the lead. It's not showing the gap for me at the minute in terms of how close Quartararo is. We've got on our live stream page, it's still around the 4-second marks. So not really much gain so far yet. But like Jamie said, with the final few laps to go, there could be a mistake from Jack Miller that sees Quartararo come back into play with the final few laps to go. So yeah, the conditions are still not great for the drivers. So we'll see. But yeah, as it stands, Jack Miller's still leading with around 13 laps to go. He's obviously got a great first name as well, so he might win.
Mohammed asking, where a live race? This is a watch along, so a live watch along, not the race, because we don't have the copyright for it.
Yeah, the race is on BT Sports if anybody's interested.
Free publicity.
Well,
I think Jack is still recovering from yesterday after Chelsea lost in the FA Cup final.
There was a few whiskies were drunken after that, I can tell you.
Where is Marc Marquez? He's 14th at the moment.
14th, yeah.
But they've got the onboard cameras on Jack Miller and Quartararo at the moment. Gabby asking, Jamie, what shirt is that? Brazil. Is that 2002? What year are we looking at, Jamie, for that? 2010.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might be because they all look the same.
Yeah. I don't know why I really like this one. Like, I've been after it for ages, and I found it on eBay a few months ago for just a tenner, and I was like, it's pristine, neat, and everything.
Sold.
Yeah, Brazil shirts are normally hard to get cheap, but I remember when I was growing up, Brazil shirts were the thing to get. Like, everyone would have a Brazil shirt. But
2002 era, that was brilliant.
Oh, the shirt wasn't bad, but I've actually got that shirt. I'll show you after the stream, but it's quite baggy. And that's why I wouldn't wear it. Back with the race. You're watching Let's Talk Football Shirts.
It's a new channel we're bringing up. Marc Marquez has gone up to 12th now. Ari has said 46 is too slow. Yeah, he's down into 10th again, Jamie.
He is.
Valentino Rossi not making much gains here.
I think top 10 is the aim.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty close to the two in front, as we're seeing. I've got on the cameras now. So, there is still the chance for Valentino Rossi to get some points up in the order now. But, sitting around in 10th's not great so far. But, 11 laps to go now. And Jack Miller's still in the lead. The gap's around 4.4 seconds. So, Quartararo's not really making much gains. Jack Miller's keeping it steady up there. But, like I said, mentioned a couple of laps ago, it doesn't take much with the wet weather conditions to maybe see an error from the top guys. So, Zarco's about 9 seconds away as well.
We've got another rider off. It's number 41. The steward is just trying to help him up, and he turned around and he didn't push him, but I think he was just a bit annoyed, but he gave him a pat on the head afterwards. So let's watch him. He's doing a casual turn here on the spiral circuit, and it's Espargaro who's gone off. And they're showing the onboard camera of him now, which is... he just went... It looked as though... Well, he let one of the riders pass him, so he went too slow. Yeah, he just goes off. And he actually puts his head down. He kind of... In a reaction of, I don't think I can finish with this bike. So that's a shame.
Yeah, so I see him let the bike by. Oh, he just... Yeah, that is strange.
I wonder if he just... Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Just saw Quartararo just approach a turn and his bike is shaking like hell for a moment. I thought he was going to go off. But yeah, the track looks drier. We haven't seen any rain since.
Oh yeah, look at that rear. Look at the rear of Quartaro's. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that was under braking.
Yeah, that was scary. And I remember when I always play the MotoGP game, and when that happens, but then the longer it shakes, you just know it's going to go.
You just press.
Right
you
off.
just press pause.
Yeah.
You just press pause. Can't cope. Can't cope.
So we're on lap 18, and there are blue clouds now around the Mons. It's actually a bit sunny here in England now, so maybe that's the rain done for the race. They've got the beats per minute on Quartaro's heart. Apparently it's 140, which isn't much. When I go for a run, I go
shaky. Yeah, considering.
Yeah. When I go for a run, my watch. No, Marquez has gone off.
Oh,
it's a Repsol Honda anyway. I don't know if it is him, but it is a Repsol Honda that's gone off. Yeah,
he was
Marquez
just making some progress into 11th.
And his second crash was on turn 6. His first crash on turn 12.
Whoa.
But the moment he went off, he just walked away and was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Yeah, I've had enough.
I'm rubbish. Let's watch the replay. So here it was on just a simple slip. That's not good. And the bike's done. It's got a few pieces coming out of it. Oh, simple error that.
He just like gets straight up from his slide and just thinks, no, that's it. I'm done.
My real fear is when they crash in front of other bikes. Because that sadly we lost Simicelli from that. Because he crashed and then one of the bikes went right into his chest. So sadly he didn't make it after that. Yeah,
that was a weird one because that was the actual racing line as well. So whether it is just because it's just drying up, I'm not sure. But yeah, that, for a rider like Marquez, that was a strange one, really.
Aria Rodhana says 46 going nowhere, too slow. He looks happy about that with a happy emoji, it seems.
Yeah. 93 crash, yeah. He's out.
Just 9 laps to go. So Jack Miller's still leading.
Yeah, I was going to say gaps now to 5 seconds as well. So he's just sort of stretching that gap out a little bit. So tell you what, Zarco's actually caught Quartaro as well. So I think that one's looking the more interesting one. Is the one for second place here?
Yeah. Zarco's done all right. I mean, if Zarco could somehow get second, he's had a great race. He's going to have a good race either way. But if he can hold on to the podium, that's for sure. Kamalo Borg says, "Hi guys, hey Kamalo, hope you're well. Let us know, folks, in the chat page where you're from, where you're watching the MotoGP race today. Let us know in the comments and we'll read some of it out." Yeah, 5.4 seconds. He's getting further and further away, I think.
Yeah. But when you look on the other way, third place Zarco has gone to 4.2, so it was 4.8 a minute ago. So he's slowly closing the gap, 3.9 seconds now. So it is that battle for second and third place, I think, for Quartaro and Zarco here in terms of who's going to get second.
Yeah.
Unless there's any mistake from Miller at the front. It's about 8 laps to go I've got on my screen. That's crazy with the weather conditions, though, because like I said, the dry line's starting to appear now, and there's lovely blue skies, and that torrential rain we saw like 15 minutes ago, unbelievable.
Some of them would have wished the race started an hour later. Yeah, the sun is shining. You can see. Oh, but there's one of the cameras has still got rain on it, unless it hasn't cleaned it. We've not got a shower coming, have we?
Yeah, I love the live broadcast where you just get the guy with the sponge just swiping the screen.
There's nothing I can do, but it's the only way I can do it. Kamalo Borg says, "I'm from Malta." Says, "We are a small island. We don't have a track yet." Blog Media is from Nepal. We got Rodrigo Santander saying Venezuela. I don't think we've had a Venezuelan
That's crazy
live chat before, so
welcome.
Thank you. Pastor Maldonado Nation in Motorsport. I don't even know what he's doing these days.
No. Ah, look at that part of that track now. Is completely dry. I just heard the commentator say it as well. Yeah, the last couple of turns going on to the start-finish straight, it's actually dry. The whole track's completely dry. That's crazy considering that torrential rain you had a minute ago.
Yeah, the sun's shining even more. We've seen a bit of splishy, splashy water coming off the bike's tyres, but that's it, really.
I love the word splishy, splashy. That's unbelievable, Jamie. Great.
Maybe I've read
look
too
at
many...
that gap. Look at that gap. Miller now, 6.2 seconds. Quartararo, Zarco, 1.7. That's definitely the one to be watching at the minute.
Gunawan says Warrior. And Diva saying 93, you're Warrior of Grand Prix. Yeah, it's just this race has had all sorts of weather in such a short time. We've not had snow yet. That's the one thing we've not had yet. If you haven't yet, folks, do subscribe.
Well, look how close it is now for second place.
Oh.
Comfortably in the lead with 6.6 seconds. It's getting like Lewis Hamilton, this.
This is ridiculous.
Oh. Yeah, look at that part of the track. The last sector there, last couple of turns, 13, 14, is completely dry. Even the start-finish straight as he goes for the move. Oh, Zarco's taken second place.
What a move! What
that was a great move. And now the track's starting to dry up as well. You can make them with a bit more confidence as well, knowing that the bike will stick.
Yeah, Marquez isn't happy. He's back in the garage.
Would you be?
Yeah, yeah. He's not having the greatest of seasons. He still hasn't won a race, and this will be after 5 races now.
That's crazy.
So he's not having the time of his life, sadly. But every world
especially
champion,
like you said, I was gonna say, especially like you said with that second crash as well.
Yeah,
it was just a slide, wasn't it? You know, with someone with his caliber and his experience. Oh, Valentino Rossi still in 10th.
Paulie says, "Go, Fabio, you can do it."
Yeah, I have to say, Paulie, it's Zarco's taking a bit of a stretch of a lead now over Quartararo. I don't know if he's going to be able to take it now with 6 laps to go. Gone to 1.7 seconds already between the pair of them.
Yeah, I've got it on 2 now. 5 laps to go, and you can see the engineers on the pit wall just telling them to keep going. You're nearly there. I think as well, this really does make them a bit more comfortable and confident on the track because it's not with the sun drying out the track.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's a bit of a battle later on in the background there between 5th, 6th and 7th, it seems.
Zarco's slowly catching Miller for first, but with the gap, I think it's just gone to 6.3. But I'm not sure he's gonna catch him. But yeah, that would be interesting.
As they go around the spiral again.
Ooh, is that Danny Pedrosa just been overtaken?
I thought he retired.
Unless I'm reading it wrong. There's a D Pet.
Pet, yeah. No, Danny Pedrosa retired last year or the year
I
before.
was gonna say.
It's been a while.
That's my bad. Petrucci, yeah, sorry. I was going to say, Danny Pedrosa, is he still going? Have I missed that?
He was a world champion long time ago, wasn't he? But he was another one for me where he was good as a secondary rider under Marc Marquez at Repsol Honda.
I was rolling back the years for a minute there.
Pajai saying, can Mark get pole?
Yeah.
Qualifying was yesterday.
He could in the next race.
Yeah, in the next race, yeah. Plenty of chances.
Yeah.
Maybe. So Jack Miller, 5.8 seconds. It might just not be enough. Zarco hasn't won a race this season. Miller has won one, I think.
Yeah, 5.8 seconds.
Which
Zarco and Quartaro's, 4.4 seconds now. So I think he's definitely confirmed second place unless there's an incident in the next few laps, 4 laps to go. But I have to say, watching this, I'm very much that if I was going to be in some sort of motorsport, it would definitely be in a car. This just looks, This I haven't got the confidence to do this one. No, MotoGP, hats off to everybody that does this.
I can't even hack the video game, so to try and do it on this is just no. I'm one of those. I'm a world champion in Formula One on the video game, so I can deal with that. But I'm pretty sure I'd never get anywhere on MotoGP. You might just be the next big thing. I have been on one of those proper racing car simulator setups. We had one at the tennis back in November, and I had like 2 hours to kill. I shouldn't have been using it because it's the players' room. But I was like, no, I'm playing on this. And then I sent a picture to the group chat who I was working with. I was like, just waiting for the race to start. I'll have to send you the video.
How close were you, Jamie? Were you good times coming in or not?
Nah, I was going off the track here and there everywhere. But it was so cool. Like if I had the money and space, I'd definitely buy one. I'd love to. But that'd just mean me going from this seat to another seat. I'm lazy as it is.
The people that do like virtual Le Mans for 24 hours, like people do actually do that. That's crazy that they're in that position. Not actually in the full Le Mans race, but actually like a virtual one. Like a simulator, that's just...
Nah, I couldn't do that. Just because of my eyes. I want to respect my eyes. Jack Miller, 4.7. Zarco,
it's gone down a little.
Quartararo might be a little bit disappointed with this, considering he started at the front. But he's 8 seconds ahead of everyone else, so I think that could be a top 3. But in which order?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
4.5 seconds to Miller. I just don't think with 3 laps to go that's enough. I think Miller's just sort of just holding out, really.
You can see him in the distance. You can see him in the distance, can't you? They're showing a replay of Miller here, and I think it was Miller who went into the pits over the speed limit.
Yeah. He did his penalty though, I think earlier, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I think he did. 4.6.
Oh yeah, just went a little bit wide. Turn 8. Obviously still got a decent-ish gap, 4.6 seconds. So even doing that, we're going a little bit wide there. He's still got, enough time compared to Zarco, really. So I think, just needs to be a bit more confident in that. But it should be fine. It says 4.5 seconds. His pit wall just put 4.5 seconds. I've got 4.6. So it's still enough of a gap, I think, with 2 laps to go. He should be fine.
The Ducati lot in the garage look calm. I don't know if I would be. 4.3. If you haven't yet, folks, be sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the stream and give us a like as well.
Looks like a lovely day for a bike ride now.
Yeah, it's funny how the bike's got 2 different tyres. At the front, it's slick, and then at the back, it's medium. And they've been using them for 20 laps for Quartararo. Rossi Fumi 46 is making a big statement here, especially when his channel's dedicated to the name, saying Rossi needs to retire. It is embarrassing, very bad. I mean, look, I'll say this now about Rossi. I think he just does it because he loves it.
Is he Kimi Räikkönen-esque?
Yeah, probably, I'd say. He was close to the World Championship 3-4 years ago and lost it on the final day, but yeah, it hasn't been the same since. And we're on to lap 27, last lap. So this, I think, 4.4. The gap hasn't really decreased at all. So I think looks like we've got our winner of Jack Miller. Can he hold on? Quartararo, I think he'll just have to accept third because he's nowhere near Zarco, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, great job by Zarco to close the gap, overtake Quartararo as well, and close the gap to 4.2, but just too much, really, with the last lap. 4.2 seconds is still quite a large gap, really.
Just trying to find out which race Jack Miller did win.
Still looking a bit shaky then as Jack Miller went round on that corner there. Still looks a bit shaky on the front there.
No pressure, mate. No pressure.
Something. Yeah, that could have been dramatic.
He's still there at the front. Zarco second, Quartararo third at the moment.
I'll tell you what, we've obviously had torrential rain. We've now got sunshine. We've had a lot of offs. Steward cam, that's been brilliant as well. I think we should see that in every sport.
So Jack Miller on his way to win his second race in a row. He won in Spain last week. Can he win it here in France? Yes, he can, as he does the wheelie on the straight, and celebrations all round for Ducati. And that's second for Zarco. And Quartararo should come in for third. Yep, he does. He's still celebrating, in all fairness to him, even though he didn't win the race and from pole position. I think he's just delighted because either way, he should still be top of the championship after today's results. But all three riders seem pretty happy with that one, Jack.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you don't win from pole, it's obviously disappointing. But I think, like most drivers, you just want to make sure you get the points. So, even if he didn't win the race, third place is still good enough to stay in the points. Will he be top of the standings, did you say, from that, even though he's come third?
Yes, yeah, from what the live board is saying. Yeah, so he's on, he's only going to, so the championship standings, they've just brought it up. Quartararo will be a point ahead of Bagnaia, and Zarco is third after that race, and Miller's now gone up to fourth with 64 points. So you've got one hell of a championship after 5 races. But we've had 5 riders that have gone out today.
Valentino Rossi finishes in 11th, Jamie.
Oh dear. For any of you Rossi fans, not good, is it? Yeah. Nice to see the steward celebrating with the winner. I'm not sure what they're saying to him, but maybe Jack Miller's saying, oh no, it's Zarco, I think they're looking at. Yeah, Zarco will be delighted with that. So, that's of course, 2 Italians on the podium, but not Rossi.
No.
We'll go through the full leaderboard in just a bit. Get your comments in. We've got K Twig saying, lovely chat, fellas, watching you from my bass boat in Hickory, North Carolina. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. That sounds very good. Can we come and join you?
Like Kimi Räikkönen when he retired from Monaco and then got on the yacht.
It might be the same yacht. Who knows? NK says, enjoyed. Thanks, guys, from India. Thank you, NK. Arya Rodhana says, thanks, guys. Carmelo. What does Carmelo say? Carmelo says, well done, good job. Wish to be there racing with them with a few wink faces. Rossi Fumi 46 saying, thanks, guys. Next time with video, please. We can't give you the video stream, I'm afraid, because we don't have the rights for that.
I wish we could.
If they were cheap, like a tenner per race or something, yeah, why not? But don't think it works like that, sadly.
BT want to sponsor us for it.
Yeah. More than welcome. So,
You're getting another comment about your shirt, Jamie.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, Louise.
Luis Felipe, not David Luiz, is it? Saying it's a Brazilian national team shirt. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Herman says 46 go. Oh, are you sure about that? Because he's had a poor race.
Is that go as in leave?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I keep thinking it means go, like, go on, let's go. Tyrone David says, thanks, guys. Thanks, Tyrone. We got Antonio Zacchia saying, I'm from Italy. Go, Jack. Go, Bagnia. Go, Ducati. Yeah, good weekend for Italian racers.
Thanks, Antonio. I'll try my best. No, I'm joking.
Glenn Ortida says, thanks, sir. Next time again. Trying to remember when the next race is. It's going to be the Italian Grand Prix, which is at the end of this month, so 30th of May. Oh, it's Mugello. Oh, I love Mugello. It's a great
That's
circuit.
a great start for Jack Miller as well. First Australian rider to win back-to-back Premier Class races since Stoner in 2012.
Yes.
That's a great start for Jack Miller there. Back-to-back races, like you said, from the last race in Spain.
I think it's, what do you call it? Stoner, of course, he was Valentino Rossi's main rival, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, good track, Mugello as well. That'd be a good race for the MotoGP next round as well.
Yeah, I that was the one circuit I always played on MotoGP as well. And basically, sadly, you probably won't be allowed fans in that race, but you literally have a stand dedicated to Valentino Rossi with all those flags. The 46 flag. I mean, what a branding. That's how to get an army behind you.
Yeah. Well, we just saw from that fan wall as well. A lot of them were either Rossi or Marquez in the background with their numbers. So obviously the two of the main men still, even if people are saying obviously, Rossi maybe should retire, he's still a huge brand for the MotoGP. Fans still love him. Fans still come to watch the sport for him. So even though he's maybe not around the top, as it were, especially today, finishing in 11th, he's still got that huge brand that attracts so many people to the sport. So, MotoGP won't want to lose him for that.
Absolutely. Morbidelli's just being shown in the garage. He was the first rider to go out of the race. And he's had quite a calm afternoon. He's had to just sit and watch mainly. Showing the replay.
On the plane home by now.
Oh, instant at turn 11. There was between three riders, and that's when Morbidelli went off. Yeah, this is when they showed the camera from on board the bike. You just saw him go off the track there. There you go. That was funny. K Twig says, yes, come on, guys. Let's do some fishing now. Yes. Yes, we'll get the next flight and we'll be with you in a day or two. You have to give us your address. MHI Production says, hi, I'm from Malaysia. When are we going to get the Malaysian Grand Prix again? Of course,
that was one of the best races.
They had it both for MotoGP and F1, so it was busy just with those two races each year.
Incredible. I loved the Malaysian Grand Prix. It was such a great one for the F1 calendar. Obviously, if everyone watches Formula 1 as well, we all know that Turkey's now not on the calendar for this year as well. So it's now 2 Austrian Grand Prix. The French Grand Prix has also been moved by a week, I think a week closer as well. So, once again, Turkey was a great race last year for the Formula 1. So it's a shame maybe it's not on the calendar, but it might get put in a little bit later on if anything else changes. But, 2 Austrian Grand Prix now.
We've got Stephen Cole saying, awful race/season for Suzuki. Rakib Hassan says, taxi with a love heart. We got Glenn saying, I'm fan to Marc Marquez 93, but not lucky today. Nope.
No.
He tried.
2 incidents, yeah.
He tried. He was up there. He was leading. But yeah, you can see the French flag waving about as they're interviewing the riders.
Was this where they were getting the ideas for the podium things that we've seen in F1 recently, like you said, where they're handing out the trophies underneath, or where did that come from?
It's a bit weird with MotoGP because I never stayed put to watch the actual celebrations in the past because they did it way before F1 years ago when they would interview the riders the moment they come off. So I don't know actually. So Quartararo 80 points after 5 races. Let's get the leaderboard up if I can find it.
Yeah, so third today, but obviously still first in the championship with 80 points. So he looks reasonably happy after the race today. So I think obviously, like we said, if you don't win, as long as you stay in and around the points to slowly creep that gap up. So he looks reasonably happy in third place. Still first in the championship.
It's just loading for me, so I'm hoping I can get not latest scores. We want the championship. Do you not have that? No.
Do you not have that?
No, come on. I am.
Please hold.
We are using flashscore.com, but it doesn't seem to be having a championship board. That's for sure.
Please hold, everyone.
Let me put in MotoGP standings.
Obviously, while Jamie's doing that, I will say obviously this is a tester event for Let's Talk Sport as well, to see if people were obviously interested to see MotoGP, and we've had quite a few people watching, and obviously thank you for putting it in the chat as well, and joining us for this race and this new one for Let's Talk Sport. We obviously have done Formula One in the past, and we'll try and do every Formula One race on the calendar as well. We have been looking at doing the W Series as well, which is on the same times as the Formula One weekend, so we will test that out on the channel as well. But yeah, thank you obviously so far for joining us for this French Grand Prix for the MotoGP. While I'm doing that, has Jamie got the standings up? I can see it coming up, I think. Have you got it, Jamie?
It's slowly getting there. Damn it. Hang on. That might just do it. There we go. Boom.
Boom.
Oh. Damn it. There we go.
I can just see it being loaded. That's brilliant.
So as you can see, it's nearly there. There we go. So yes, if we look at the leaderboard at the moment, you've got Quartararo with 80 points. We've got Bagnaia 79 points in second. Zarco with his race today getting second would help him go up to third in the championship. Jack Miller, the race winner, his second race win in a row. In fourth, Maverick Vinales in fifth. And Vinales was up there, Jack, wasn't he? He was in the top 3, but he just couldn't get the podium.
Yeah, no, strong fight today, and like I said, it was very close at the start. I think the rain helped that. The weather obviously brought them all back into play, as it were. But I think once Jack Miller took the lead, it was quite comfortable for him. But yeah, still pretty close around the rest of them, and obviously Quartararo sadly lost the second place. But yeah, I think overall in the end, it was a little bit comfortable for Jack Miller. With that gap he had, I think it was about 4.5 seconds in the end. So, good finish for him. And again, obviously he looks happy with that. But Quartararo, like I said, most importantly, gets enough points to stay ahead in the championship to go into the next race at Mugello. So, overall, even though he's third and he could have won the race, I think he'll still be happy with that result as well.
Let's have a look at more things. We've got Johan Mir in 6th. We've got Espargaro, who went off the track earlier on, in 7th. Morbidelli is 8th, and he went off as well, and he didn't finish. Nakagami did well today in the top 5, I think he was. 9th place, and then in 10th we've got Espargaro, the other one, that is Paul Espargaro, in 10th place. And then, of course, more points continuing on down there. Alex Marquez, 14th, for example. Jorge Martin, 15th. Petrucci's at 16th. Yeah, Petrucci, one of our most experienced riders. Nowhere near there as well. And look at that, Marc Marquez in 17th place with 16 points. And Valentino Rossi. Valentino Rossi can't be doing too bad if he's only 2 places behind Marc Marquez, I guess. But not in the right end of the championship table in 19th. And everyone's had points, it seems. If you look all the way at the bottom, even Tito Rabat has got a point as well in 24th. So that's good to see. And that is pretty much your live driver standings after this today's race. So I think overall, folks, we're going to wrap it up there. So thank you very much to Jack Price for joining me. Do check out his Pole Position podcast. If you go onto the channel, under featured channels or just channels, the section, click on there and you can find his podcast. So, of course, we'll be doing the Monaco Grand Prix next weekend. So do join us for that. And don't go anywhere this evening at 8 o'clock. If you love your football, especially women's football, it's the biggest fixture on the calendar, and that is the Women's Champions League final between his team, Chelsea, and Barcelona. So do join us for that at 8 o'clock. And if you haven't yet, do subscribe. We do a lot of sport watch-alongs as well as MotoGP. We do F1, football, tennis, rugby, UFC, you name it, we're there to do it. So, of course, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you very soon. Jack, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No, it's been great.
And stay safe, everyone. See you later.